In 1941, Ansel Adams got 90 seconds of light. No light meter, one shot at the most famous landscape photograph ever made. I'm Nigel North, and this frame is empty because I intend to get there first. The rules: live it like 1941. Period camera, period film, period suffering. But there's one exception. One single piece of civilization. My phone with all the apps I want to use already installed. Now, people will call that cheating. Here's why it isn't. Ansel carried 30 years of knowledge in his head. I don't have 30 years of taking photos. I mean, not yet. What has every almanac, every weather model, every map, and one small, insufferably precise astronomer in my pocket. Orange, like the shutter button on the camera she replaced. Sentimental, deeply. His genius against my preparation. Let's go and lose honorably. 3 centuries of camera gear, one phone from 2026. Right then, 1941. Look lively. New Mexico, November the 1st, 1941. Petrol is 19 cents, nobody's heard of television. And everyone stares at my jacket like I've landed from space, which, in fairness...
In 400 meters, turn right onto US Route 84.
It has no idea what year it is. Bless it. Quick history while we walk. November 1st, 1941. Ansel Adams has had a miserable day. Up the Charmer Valley, shooting for the government. Light wrong, clouds wrong, mood catastrophic. So he's driving back to Santa Fe on this exact road, sun going down, day written off. And then he looks left. The entire history of landscape photography changes because one man looked left at the right moment. From that moment, Ansel had 90 seconds without warning. I've had 3 days' notice. Feels fair. Let me show you what 3 days' notice looks like. This is the spot on the map, and this blue line is where the moon comes up right behind the ridge in the east. Not roughly, exactly. Horizon paths draws the whole evening. Sun going down there, moon coming up there. And at 4:49, both exactly where I need them, like they have an appointment. The maths never lie. And if you don't trust the diagram, you hold the diagram up to the sky. Sun path, moon path, drawn on the actual world. It also says dramatic storm clouds on Monday. That's fine. By Monday, I'll be back in 2026. While we set up this, an 8x8x10 10:1 view camera. At home, I shoot a camera the size of a sandwich that focuses by itself. This is furniture that requires negotiation. Everything on this ground glass upside down and backwards. A blanket, upside down pictures, film that cost more than my lunch. Ansel loved this thing. And here's why. What it lacks in convenience, it repays in one currency: detail. A negative this size holds more information than any sensor I own. Don't tell my sandwich. Now, the famous part. Ansel gets his 90 seconds and he cannot find his light meter. Career photograph, light dying, no meter. What he does next is why photographers still tell this story. He remembers the moon's brightness, 250 candles per square foot, places it on zone 7 of a system he invented, and computes the exposure in his head. 1 second at f32, while the light died. He was faster. And now, we wait. The hardest discipline in landscape photography. Being early and doing nothing. Alarm set, 4:47, 2 minutes warning.
¿Y esa caja tan grande? ¿Retratos hace o qué?
I have absolutely no idea what he said, but he seems concerned about my furniture. Big camera, moon. Nailed it. You know the difference between luck and planning? Luck doesn't repeat. This repeats. That'll be the light. Sun's kissing the crosses, moon's on its mark, one plate. Oh, that is criminally gorgeous. And there it goes. Lights off the crosses. 90 seconds, start to finish. That's the entire window the most famous landscape photograph in history ever had. And that will be a Pontiac, driving far too fast. Right on schedule, Mr. Adams. We were never here. He'll get one plate, he'll try for a second, and the light will beat him. And it'll still be better than mine. Give the man his minute. So, did the phone beat the genius? No. But here's what I learned. It took astronomers 50 years to work out the few seconds Ansel pressed that shutter. They basically had to reverse engineer the moon. My phone knew before breakfast. Knowledge gets you to the right place at the right minute with the right camera. What you do with your 90 seconds, that part's still on you. Different century, same moon. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe so you're there when the next one happens. Or when it happened. Tenses get slippery in this line of work. See you in another century.